Hey everybody, welcome to Hat Hole Home Video. So yesterday was the VHS Super Swap here at the Alamo Drafthouse in the Twin Cities. And I should point out too that this is the second Super Swap that I've gone to. I could be wrong, but I think it's the second Super Swap they've done. So I'm 2 for 2. Now, of course, the intention is always, I'll get a table, I'll sell off a bunch of stuff, I'll clear a bunch of room on the shelves, I'll make a bunch of money. But the reality is that for every tape that I sell, I buy a couple more. So this is my haul from the VHS Super Swap. So right on the top of the pile is a bit of a heavy hitter, Ricky O, the story of Ricky. If you don't know, this movie is famous for its insanely over-the-top martial arts violence. There's so many clips from this movie that are GIFs and memes, and it's notorious. And then we have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This was a movie that I grew up on. I love Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I think it's just silly and stupid and so much fun. And I picked up this screener copy of Witchboard 2, and maybe I should have just bought... The guy had the real copy and the screener copy. I probably should have just bought both. But this screener copy in particular has the front flap that opens up to give you all the seller's information on why your video store should carry this movie. And I can't resist that kind of stuff. I love it so much. I also picked up Panther Squad. Now, I have been watching this one on eBay for a while, and it was always just a little more than I wanted to spend. Obviously, a lot of eBay prices are edging more on collector prices, and I'm more about thrift store prices. So the VHS swap tends to be a little bit of meeting in the middle as far as price goes between that collector market and that thrift market. I picked up Panther Squad for a song. And I also picked up Food of the Gods Part 2, a movie about giant mutant carnivorous rats. Apparently, from the back of the box, I assume they're eating off people's faces. So I am all about this movie. And then I grabbed Knights of the City, which I'm told is sort of in the vein of The Warriors. It's different sort of themed gangs, and it sounds good to me, so I grabbed it. Ghoulies 2 finds its way into the collection, which means I only have to get Ghoulies 3, and then I'll have them all. And it's an ex-rental case, which you all know I'm all about. Retired rental, coming to the retirement home, live out its days. And I finally got a nice cheap copy of The Demolitionist, which I have had a screener copy, which is right here. And as a matter of fact, I think the screener copy is going to get replaced on the wall. The screener copy is actually a much lower quality print job. I'm very excited to add the real movie to the collection. And that's going to be, Dr. Zotto is going to be taking a look at that movie in the not too distant future. Look at this. Scorpion. That's a great cover. It has a quote from Chuck Norris on it that says, "I fought him 3 times and never got even. Chuck Norris." So this movie is technically better than Chuck Norris. That's what it's implying, which is scary to think. I also grabbed a World Championship Wrestling Masters of Mayhem. I mean, you throw Rick Rude on the cover of something, it's got your JYD, your Road Warriors, your Dirty White Boys, who I don't remember, the Macho Man Randy Savage, woo yeah! Like I'm gonna pass this up. Come on, guys. I thought you knew me. The Guyver. And then we've got Bad Channels from Full Moon Entertainment. I was a big Full Moon kid, and I watched a lot of really mediocre Full Moon movies, so it's kind of a bummer that this one got past me, because it looks great just from the box. And talking to people at the swap, they're like, oh yeah, this one's an awesome one. So I am happy that it has found its way into my collection now, at least. Better late than never. And I added cat people to the collection. Meow. Evolver, which was sold to me as, it's like a out-of-control murdering robot movie, but it's sort of built like a kid's movie. So it's that weird, inappropriate mix of genres. That's right up my alley. That's my cup of tea, so I'm excited to watch this. And of course, Freaks joins the collection once again. I used to have Freaks, but during that unwise phase of a person's life where they think, oh, I don't need this stuff anymore, I sold a ton of VHS tapes in my early 20s, and Freaks was one of those tapes that got sold, and I've been kind of kicking myself in recent years that I got rid of it, so I'm happy to have it back. And we have Hood Angels. It might be fun. Starring multi-platinum rapper Juvenile. Bad girls with big guns. I mean, why not? I'll give it a try. I'll try anything once. Streets of Fire, a rock and roll fable. I do kick myself because once at Half Price Books, they had the laserdisc of this for real cheap, like $2 or $3, and I passed it up for some reason, and a collector's life is full of missed opportunities and regrets, so that at least puts a band-aid on that one. And finally, Killers from Space, starring Peter Graves. I don't want to get people's hopes up here, but I bought this one because it is public domain, and I'm adding it to our library of public domain movies that eventually we will start getting back into our public domain movie night viewing party live streams that we used to do and have gotten away from. But I promise you guys, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still building the library of movies we can watch together. So there you go, the VHS Super Swap was a ton of fun, picked up a lot of cool tapes and got to talk to a lot of fun VHS weirdos, and man, that's really what it's all about, I suppose. So until next time, whether you are a dirty dog sleeping in the sun or an alley rat eating up the night, remember that you are always welcome here at the video store. Bye-bye.